changes periodically. It is very likely that aliens are building a sphere. Star Tabi, 1480 light-years away from us in the constellation of Cygnus, is a typical example. Normally, the brightness of stars changes according to rules such as cyclical dimming due to planetary passage. However, Tabi's brightness changes very irregularly, sometimes suddenly decreasing by 22 ph. This phenomenon is extremely rare in known stars. Some scientists have put forward a bold hypothesis that around Tabi may exist giant structures built by alien civilizations such as the Dyson Sphere. This super-large structure can surround the entire star, collecting all of its light and heat to generate electricity or provide energy. This is a characteristic of a Level 2 civilization on the KDF scale. While humans are currently only at level 0.7, it will take hundreds of years to be able to exploit all of the Earth's energy and become a level 1 civilization. The distance to level 2 is still very far. According to theory, the habitable zone in the galaxy has at least 100,000 Earths. The planet you are seeing is the super-Earth. Kepler 22b, its volume is 2.5 times that of our Earth, only 600 light-years away. Its star is like the Sun, is a yellow dwarf star with an average mass, so astronomers believe that it is very possible for life to exist. On Kepler 22b is a symbolic telescope in the search for extrasolar planets. Kepler telescope, since its launch, has marked more than 5,000 extrasolar planets, including dozens of planets similar to Earth. At this rate, the number of 100,000 Earths in the Milky Way is too small. The number of second Earths in the entire universe is possible. There are more than the total population on Earth today, so much so that each person can own an Earth and still have a surplus at the present stage. The planet with the highest similarity to Earth is Kepler 452b. It is located a little further away, 1,600 light-years away from us, with an orbital period of 384 days. Its volume is 1.6 times that of Earth and has been identified as having oceans and an atmosphere in the habitable zone. Kepler 452b is considered a planet that is fully equipped with the conditions for life to be ready to live. Most importantly, astronomers have not detected a sudden increase in carbon dioxide in its atmosphere. This shows that the planet has not yet developed an industrial civilization. If there is life, it is still in its infancy and does not pose a threat to life. O humanity, in the observable universe with a diameter of 93 billion light-years, astronomers have discovered 2,000 billion galaxies, each galaxy. There are hundreds of billions of stars, and each star has at least one planet orbiting, so even if the probability of alien civilizations existing is only 1,000, the number of alien species in the universe will be as many as the number of super-Earths, even more than the total population on Earth today. The Drake equation used to calculate the number of alien civilizations shows that after considering factors such as star-type distribution, habitable zone probability of planets like Earth, and the influence of the large filter in the theory of evolution in the galaxy, there are at least 10 alien civilizations with technology far beyond that of humanity or similar. However, due to the distance of tens of thousands of light-years, we cannot communicate with them. It can be affirmed that any civilization with technological capabilities will actively send signals to the outside. But these signals may be like the Voyager 1 spacecraft that has yet to escape the solar system, or the electronic coverage of only a few dozen light-years or less is not enough to cover a large area in the universe unless an alien civilization with superior technology appears using spacecraft to scan the entire galaxy. Otherwise, in the near future, before humanity grasps technology beyond the speed of light, we will hardly detect traces of alien civilizations in the galaxy. In theory, electromagnetic waves are a medium that is easily interfered with in long-distance communication of high-tech civilizations. So it is highly likely that they will not use neutrinos, and gravitational waves are the best choice for cosmic communication. However, their transmission speed is only equal to the speed of light and current devices. To detect gravitational waves are still very primitive, and can only detect gravitational waves from collisions between black holes and neutron stars. Gravitational waves that can actually be used for communication are not possible. Discovered the star Betelgeuse located on the left shoulder of the constellation. Orion is a red supergiant that can explode at any time. Its radius is more than 1,000 times that of the Sun. If it explodes, the night sky on Earth will be as bright as dusk for half a year in history. In the year 1054, astronomers observed a supernova explosion. They described that its light was so bright that people could read books at night without a lamp, and it lasted for several months. A few hundred years later, astronomers discovered the Crab Nebula is the remnant of that supernova explosion. However, the star Bet is much larger in volume. If it replaces the position of the Sun, the 4 inner planets, including Mercury, Venus, Earth, and Mars, will be swallowed by it, and Jupiter will become the closest planet to it. Although its mass is only more than 20 times that of the Sun, in the next few 100,000 years, it will run out of thermonuclear fuel and eventually explode as a supernova, releasing the same amount of energy with the total energy of several million years ago. If there was an alien civilization in the Andromeda Galaxy observing the Milky Way, they would see a bright spot on our Orion arm. The light from this bright spot would take 640 years to reach Earth. This means Bet may have exploded, but we have not received the light signal. In other words, if we see the light from the explosion of Betelgeuse, it means it exploded.